What it do, see son doolers? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, just got done watching an amazing game. A great game to start off the Eastern Conference Finals. Miami Heat found a way with a LeBron James late layup buzzer beater shot to end the game, and they beat the Indiana Pacers 103 to 102. Now, I was over my homeboy house, my brother, Body Bag 513, and we was watching the game. But before I get started, I must say this. Listen, man, I love me some sports. I love me some NBA, some NFL. But it's amazing to me how there is so many fucking Heat fans, especially friends of mine now, and just people I see on Facebook and Twitter. It's amazing how people just suck the Miami Heat dick so hard. Listen, I'm not a fan of either team. I don't care about the Pacers. I don't care about the Miami Heat. But come on, it's people, bruh. I got into an argument with with a female about some stuff that I put up on my Facebook page. Basically, this is what I said. It was a great play / lucky play LeBron James made. Paul George, he overcommitted on defense, and they didn't have that rim protector back there to even have a chance to either block the shot. And this girl gets on my stat and say, "Oh, well, we can't be stopped. We can't be stopped. LeBron James the best. Blah blah blah." That was the greatest play ever in playoffs. Are you fucking kidding me? It was a great play, but I've seen way better plays than that in the playoffs. I've seen game 7 plays better than that. So don't come on my page and tell me that was the greatest play ever, because it really wasn't not. It didn't be so crazy, because if the Miami Heat would have lost, them same people that was talking shit, they would have been shutting up and saying, "Oh, well, we'll try again game 2. But these fans are bandwagon fans. They can't just say, "Great game. Pacers played great. Glad we got the win." They got to say, "Oh, fuck the Pacers. They can't beat the Miami Heat. We can't be stopped. We can't be stopped." This is the NBA. Pacers just push the Miami Heat. Some bonehead mistakes just cost the Pacers game. So to say that they can't be beat, that's just stupid. I don't care about what they're doing. They can be beat. Anybody can be beat. Anybody can be beaten in a 6-game, 7-game series. It can happen. Okay? The Miami Heat is not a dominant team. They're not a dominant team. Okay? Now, they're not. At the end of the day, okay? It's been better dominant teams than this team. But anyway, I just had to get that on my chest because, listen, man, I hate when females, it may be mainly a lot of females that talk more on Facebook and Twitter after the Miami Heat game. Because let's just say if they lose this series, which I actually still pick the Pacers to win this series, yes, then what people going to say? What people going to say? So LeBron James still the best player in the league. He's still better than Kobe. He's still better than Durant. Okay, whatever. But anyway, let me get to the get down. Okay. Where can I start off at? I mean, to be honest with you, it was a good game from the beginning, you know. I mean, it wasn't no blowouts, none of that stuff. You know, and you know what? That's another thing, too. If Miami can't be stopped or so dominant and all this, yada, 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 people talking like they just blew out the Pacers. They didn't. They didn't blow them out. But anyway, fuck you, female, and fuck everybody else who got something smart to say about the status that I put up, which is the truth. Because a lot of these people, they don't even watch the basketball game. They just see the score, see some little highlights, and boom, they don't pay attention to the basketball game. They didn't understand what I meant by saying that Paul George, he overcommitted. He shouldn't have overcommitted on that play. And the coach shouldn't have took Roy Hibbert out the game. That was a stupid mistake. But anyway, the game was great. The Pacers just showed that they can stay with they can defend the Miami Heat. They can play with the Miami Heat. You know, they can score with them. They can do pretty much everything that the Miami Heat do. It was a crazy ending to this game, especially to get into the overtime. That was just a crazy play because honestly, I thought Ray Allen was going to knock down both free throws and end this game because I honestly thought the game probably would have been over with. But my man, Paul George, he came up big in the second half. He stepped up in the second half. He made some clutch shots. He just did it all in the second half on defense and containing LeBron James, and he did it on offense. Now, my only problem is he's going to have to do that in the first half because he just looked lost in the first half. Yes, David West, he contributed. He had 18 points in the first half. You know, Roy Hibbert, he was doing this thing in the first half, but my man Paul George, he stepped up in the second half and did what he was supposed to do. With that said, Paul George, with a couple seconds left on the clock, he hit a big clutch three. Now, me personally, I thought LeBron James was going to get in front of him. You know, maybe he didn't think Paul George was going to even have a chance to make that shot. But with Paul George's size and his ability to shoot the three, he ended up making it. Clutch shot. They go to overtime. Overtime was crazy. You know, Paul George made some clutch shots. You know, everybody was just doing good. You know, even on the Heat side of things. Now, it was a lot of sloppy play with the Pacers as far as ball handling security. I don't know what was wrong with George Hill, but he kept losing the ball a lot. They're gonna have to work on that, you know, because for example, um, I don't even remember what the score was, but all I know is Paul George, he gets the ball and he loses it. When he loses it, you have, I think it was Chalmers on the ground. If not Chalmers, Noel Cole was on the ground going for the ball. Wade was going for it. But then Paul George, he ended up pulling up for a three and Wade fouled him. When I saw that, I was like, wow, because I just didn't expect that. Honestly, after that turnover, I thought the game was over, but the game was not over. And then Paul George, he made some clutch free throws. Now, it's hard for a person to make 3 free throws in the row, especially to put them up and win the game for him. He made them with ease, clutch free throws. You know, kudos to Paul George. He did great on that part. But he made a mistake when with like 2.3 seconds left. I honestly thought the game was over with. I didn't think that, you know, the Miami Heat was going to win this game. Even though 2.3 seconds, that's a lot of time, but I just didn't think they was going to win the game. But anyway, Bron James get the ball. Paul George, the way he was defending him was already wrong. You're supposed to be in front of LeBron James. Make him work for his shot. Either make him take the jump shot. That's exactly what I would have done. But Paul George, he overcommitted. If he could take it back, I'm pretty sure he would take it back. But he overcommitted on that play, and you guys saw what happened. What did LeBron do? He used his speed to kind of blow past him, and then it wasn't nobody there. Sam Young, he didn't move over quick enough. It wasn't nobody there to protect the rim because you want to know why? Because the coach decided to pull Roy Hibbert out, one of the best rim protectors in the league. Hello. Do you guys remember what he did to Carmelo Anthony in the last series? What did he do? He blocked his shot. Now, I don't know what would have happened, but he either would have blocked that shot or he would have made him being right there would have made LeBron James pull up and shoot a jump shot. Now, I don't know if he would have made it or if he would have missed it. Or what would have happened is LeBron James probably would have got fouled and had to make some clutch free throws. Or, like I said, Roy Hibbert would have blocked him. But no, the coach wanted to take Roy Hibbert out for the second time. If I'm not mistaken, either before overtime or before the overtime, fourth quarter, he pulled Roy Hibbert out again. What did LeBron do? Go right to the basket again that time. So I don't know what that coach was thinking. He was trying to basically, you know, he took him out because he said that he probably wasn't going to be quick enough to get around the screens because they thought they was going to set a screen to get Bosh open to shoot a mid-range jump shot or whatever. So he wanted to have somebody in there quicker who can go over and defend them quicker. Well, that was a mistake. It was 2 mistakes, and if they could take it back, they probably would. But overall, the Miami Heat, you know, they had some contributions from the Birdman, you know, and Wade, he did okay. You know, he didn't do great, you know, but LeBron James, he had a triple-double, his 9th triple-double in the playoffs. You know, he had 30 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. He shot a lot. Well, he didn't shoot a lot, but Wade, he had 19, 9 to 15. Wade is still not 100%. I don't care what nobody say. He still doesn't look right. It was a couple plays where Wade would normally dunk it, but he couldn't. I tell you what, though, him celebrating the end, I hope he ain't hurt his damn knees. Chalmers had 10 points. Chris Anderson had 16 points. He was 7-7, something a Heat player never done before. But I guarantee you that won't happen next game. I just know it won't happen next game. Like, that's, come on now. But the Pacers better hope and pray that Cole and Chalmers and Ray Allen don't go off because they didn't even go off. They wasn't even hitting threes. So we just have to see what happens next game. Indiana Pacers, they out-rebounded the Miami Heat 43-38. And that's another thing. They're going to always have that advantage, the Indiana Pacers, because they was doing their job down in the post. They was doing their jobs, you know. And Miami Heat ain't going to grow. Like Charles Barkley said, they ain't going to grow. So that's why I still feel like they can win this series, contain LeBron James, because they, you know, LeBron James, he didn't go crazy. The numbers may look like he went crazy, but he didn't go crazy, you know. You know, he did good. You know, but Paul George, he continued to play good on him. Pacers shot 44% from the field, 28% from the 3-point line, 75% from the free throw line, 46 rebound, 18 assists, 20 turnovers. That hurt. Actually, both teams just turned the ball over too much. It was just crazy. 20 apiece turnovers. 48 fast break points, 48 points in the paint, 12 fast break points. Miami Heat, 47 points, 47% from the field, 27%. 3-point line, 64% from the free throw line, 38 rebounds, 24 assists, 20 turnovers, 60 points in the paint, 11 fast break points. They got 60 fucking points in the paint. A lot of times that come from drives and just, stuff like that. But overall, game two is going to be crazy. I think the Pacers, I think honestly they probably going to win game two because they feel like they just gave this game away. Couple mistakes. They messed this, they gave this game away. And I think Lance Stevenson is probably going to play better. Um, you know, I think a lot of guys going to play. George Hill definitely got to play better. I don't know if he still got his concussion or whatever, but he has to play better. They have to knock down some threes because they was not knocking down threes for shit like they normally do. But great game, man. At the end of the day, it was a great game. I can't wait for game two, but I'm still gonna roll with the Pacers to win this series. I think this series is gonna go seven because can't nobody tell me that the Pacers can't play with the Miami Heat. They just fucking proved it, and actually they proved it in the regular season. This is a tough defensive minded team, tough team. They have two bigs who can dominate, and they have other players. They have a shooting small forward who can dominate. Take over the game. They can play. That's why I told people. I told people in my playoff preview, the Miami Heat the Pacers match up with the Miami Heat well. They can play defense just like the Miami Heat. They got people who can shoot the threes just like the Miami Heat. Except for Miami Heat don't have two bigs. That's about it. But yeah, man. You guys tell me what you think. I'm pretty sure everybody who jump on my video, they Heat fan. Heat runs the basketball world. Can't nobody beat the Heat. Just because they have the greatest player, the best player in the league, don't mean that they can't be beat. I wish people would stop saying it. That shit get on my nerve. Like, oh, they have the best player in the world. How can they lose? Easy, motherfucker. The best player in the world only can do so much. I've saw, you know. But yeah, man, check out my previous videos. Hit me up on Twitter, comment, subscribe, favorite, like. This is a long video. You guys probably not gonna watch it. But anyway, man, deuces. Oh, go to thatpip.com, livemixtapes.com, and download MGM Grand by CJ De Niro.